Hi Cancer, welcome to your week ahead reading for May 24th through May 30th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. If this is about you and another person, this could resonate with theirs or your moon, rising, or Venus also. All right, Cancer, what do we got for the week ahead for May 24th? Cancer, week ahead. Oopsie, May 24th. Death, that could be Scorpio. Okay. What's going on here? Ace of Swords, another indication of cutting things off or death. Interesting. Ace of Wands, we'll make up your mind, which is it? Are we starting up or are we shutting down? All right. Five of Cups. Hierophant, that could be Taurus. It says faith. Eight of Wands. Three of Swords. All right. Don't panic. Don't panic. Okay. All right. So perhaps there was an ending, or you're thinking about an ending here. Maybe there's some disappointment and sadness, but you've also got a new beginning, though, because with every ending, there's a new beginning. So what is that new beginning? We see that here. So what is it? Ace of Swords. It's this Ace of Swords. This Ace of Swords. Oh, hold on. Hi, Sammy. What are you doing? All right. Five of Cups. So we've got the Nine of Wands there. Well, what do you want? Stop it. Oh, God. Sorry. Hold on. I keep just being feisty. Good boy. It says Five of Cups. You think it's my kids, but it's Five of Cups. The Lovers. That could be Gemini, Taurus, or Libra. So we got two fives here. Two aces. Okay. All right. So this, So you're kind of in limbo, waiting for this new beginning here. What's this Hierophant about? What's the Hierophant about? The Emperor. Wow. Okay, so yay. So after some tumultuous dealings here and kind of this is you starting forward. It's just that you still might be carrying some issues or disappointment from a romantic situation that you've been dealing with, or disappointment in how things turned out. It looks like there was a swift ending. Well, maybe not swift, but you're having, this is the week, this is like the aftermath. Like this is you realizing, this is you getting perspective on an ending and having some very strong opinions about that perspective, about that ending. So this is you not, so it's almost like it was your first shot out of the gate, and there, as quick as it started, it ended, and there's some disappointment and like, oh, I am back in my shell. I'm not, no. And okay, what's this? So there's some, yeah, feeling quite adamant, or just like it was just enough of something to make you go, oh, nope, reverse, retreat, okay. It's this Ace of Wands, which, good for the awareness, but it, don't make it into a reason to cut yourself off again. It doesn't need to be that drastic. It's probably a knee-jerk reaction, but it doesn't need to be that way. It just, because, safety and structure and stability and predictability and whatnot. But you've got that already. This was just your first shot out of the gate, and you might feel like a misstep. But someone not being truthful with you, or that's not your fault. So this wasn't a misstep on your part. It just was something that was disappointing, and that's that. But it's not your fault that you were disappointed. There's nothing wrong with your expectations or what you would want, or being interested or being attracted. There's nothing wrong with, my friend used to call it her picker. There's nothing wrong with your picker. There's nothing wrong with, you feeling that attraction, or that. The answer is not shutting yourself down, is what I'm trying to say. What's this? But instead, realizing that you can trust yourself and that all is well. That the minute something got weird or hinky, you got yourself right back out of there. So that's all it has to be, is just disappointment that something didn't work out the way you wanted. It's not that you failed, or that, oh yeah, the answer is me staying in lockdown emotionally and not letting anyone know. That's not the answer. Rather, trusting yourself because you've worked hard to get to where you were, and you've got the stability and the assuredness intact to withstand something like this. What's this Ace of Wands? What's this Ace of Wands? Was this somebody at work? Okay. What's this Ace of Wands? Maybe it was somebody at work. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why you're wanting because it is somebody that you do have to deal with, that you want nothing untoward to be at issue here, that you're just wanting to lock it down, because it's a situation that would require that to not have any. It's just kind of an intense and an immediate reaction to want to lock yourself down and lock yourself away. Maybe it's not that. Maybe it's just wanting to go back to the routine and the structure and stability of things, and not have anything be about feelings, or that's, you don't want to present that. And it could very well be because it's somebody you're dealing with at work. But I mean, something kind of just flew in there. Okay, so Ace of Wands. So this is, yay. So the Sun card, that could be Leo. Yay. All right. What's this? Eight of Wands. What's this Eight of Wands? Eight of Wands. Oh. Whoopsie. Four of Wands. Are you moving house? Is this moving house here? What? So this feels like you basically resolved something post haste to protect the sanctity and the structure and stability of your home base. Like, you're not letting something land there. You've got a really strong, at least for this week anyway, you handled something quite quickly and efficiently to keep the home base protected. You might have your feelings about it, that's fine, but you did what you needed to do to keep yourself and your resources, time, emotions, all that protected. You mitigated a lot of drama and trauma here for yourself. And that, honestly, that's, elbow bump or whatever, because you could have stayed because feelings, or because loyalty, or because whatever reason you might have stayed before, but you didn't do that now. So no beating yourself up over this. You handled it as you should have. Apparently something got under your shell and was not right, and you handled it. Could be that you're moving house, that a house, something with where you're living has come through on a positive note. What's this? Three of Swords. That's okay. The Devil, that could be Capricorn. All right. So I feel like you're beating yourself up. You're like going all in and just beating yourself up. Nobody else knows this, and the home is protected. Outwardly, everything looks good, but inwardly, I feel like you're really just beating yourself up, like, about something, and that needs to stop. It goes back to it not being your fault for being attracted to somebody, or having feelings, or thinking that someone could be in a position to want what you want. And that's part of getting to know someone, is realizing, oh, wow, nope. I hate it when people, and I do this too, but like when you find out something really unsavory about someone or disappointing, and then things don't work out as they shouldn't if it's not a fit. And someone's like, see, nice doesn't always mean available, or open doesn't always mean nice, or, oh, shut up. We know that. And it's true. It's very true. Just because somebody's looking doesn't mean they're available, or that they are a very good catch, or whatever you want to call it. So this feels like there's a potential to maybe want to retreat and to hold yourself up again, and it doesn't have to be that. This is you actually bouncing back and rebounding, and once you come full circle on it and realize that, hey, this was not on you. This is somebody that didn't present themselves to be who they really were, or there was something you found out a few things, and that changed this dynamic, and you acted accordingly, and that's that. And on to bigger and better and brighter. There might be this sort of internal struggle with being disappointed, but you'll work through it. It's disappointment. It happens. We handle it and we move on. And I know you know this, but I just don't want you to beat yourself up on it. Like, oh, I shouldn't have. Yes, you should have. You're alive, for goodness sakes. You're allowed to feel stuff, especially if you're a Cancer. Good gracious. So, bake yourself some cookies. Go for a walk. But I'm kidding. I only say that because baking, Cancers, yeah, look at that. Ace of Wands and the Sun card. This is brighter days ahead. This is you picking yourself up with this new awareness and realization, and dusting yourself off and moving forward. Everything is still secure and just as it was. There's stability. There's security. Nothing has been damaged here. Okay. All right. So I think maybe the first part of the week is I feel like I just went through the whole week. Like you're kind of beating yourself up, or there's that cringe, or like you're up at 2 a.m. and you're going, oh my gosh. No. In a week, you'll be beyond this. It's just awkward because it's immediate and it's right now. But in a week, it'll be less. I'm amazed at how much we think, oh my gosh, about something. And then in like 2 weeks, there's something new to completely distract ourselves, or the attention, or the media, or whatever. Like things are not, there's not the shame and the scandal and the of things that there used to be. It's like, oh, well, okay. It's everything is so fluid these days. It's so, and in this case, it's a benefit, so you don't stay stuck beating yourself up, because there are brighter days ahead. This is temporary. Brighter days ahead. Okay, all right. Off my high horse. It was relevant, but relevant but opinionated. That's for Cancer. Ace of Swords. Ooh, okay. So whatever it was, you handled it. You handled it. And this is also having that perspective, understanding everything, and turning sort of something that was very immediate and abrupt to turning it around and being like, oh, cool. This means that, moving forward, I've got this experience under my belt. I'm wiser for it. Okay. What did I? Okay. Whoopsie. Oh, dare. Okay. Else for Cancer. Change, which might be like we don't do that well sometimes well, some people do like change, but like as a whole, sometimes we always stick with what's familiar, and because that alone can keep us from making necessary decisions or taking action, because change can be difficult for most of us. But you did it in spades this week or last week, whenever it happened. You wasted no time. It's fine. This also could be related to what's coming, that you've got some change, particularly in job placement. It could be that you're changing where you live. Like all of a sudden that place that you wanted opened up, and there you go. And that begets a placement change at your work or job, or, but there's change coming, and it feels like it's work and home. Just saying. You'll be finding out about that. Cancerian. Strength reversed, and Queen of Wands in limbo. This could be Aries, this could be Leo. So this is, okay, So is this either work is kind of not as solid as you wanted it to be, or there's some issues at work that is this someone at work didn't act honorably, or you're kind of having some issues with how work is being handled, maybe how your boss is doing, or is it just that you feel like, you feel like your decision making is a little shaken, or like your picker's broken, like all of a sudden your judgment of character is called into question, like you haven't made the best decisions for yourself. But guess what? You're getting back on track, so stop it. You stop that. Only beat yourself up if it's going to be productive, like if it's for awareness and understanding things and perspective, not for staying stuck and blame. This is you going, whoop, okay, that was a stutter step. That's all right, I can fix it. So we've got the Emperor and the Hierophant, and we've got a stutter step here with things feeling kind of, oh, that's not the best place or the best foundation for me. It's not, I made some poor decisions, but you're writing it. You're turning it back around. It's only a week. I keep thinking this is a month, and it's not. So for this week, well, Nelly, rein it back in. 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana, though, for... Yeah, so this is kind of it feels like this is internal for you. That there's a lot of this sort of coming full circle on something internally, emotionally, all while you're still working, still doing the thing. But I think your faith at work is shaken. There's something connected to work here that there's going to be a sudden and an immediate change, and you're gonna go for it. Even though change kind of is difficult, I feel like you're just thinking that, it's just probably my time to go over here or move on. Change at work and home base. A move. Quite possibly. All right. I did the things, right? Yes. Okay. All right. Okay, Cancer, thank you for stopping by. I hope this was helpful. Please no beating yourself up. It's just about having awareness and a barometer check, so to speak. It's supposed to inform your future decisions, which it looks like it does. And we got, a small success with this. This is like turning things around to victory here. We got 1, 2, 3 aces, 2 of them swords, which is all about decisive victory, decisions, perspective, winning, all that. So, winning. Okay. All right. Okay, I hope to see you in the next reading. Thank you for stopping by. You have a good week. No beating yourself up. Make some cookies. And I hope to see you in the next reading. Much love to you. And thank you for your service if you're an essential worker or a first responder. Okay. All right. You take care. Much love.